Wow, am I almost done with the Terran campaign? Holy moly. Alright, we're doing the Trump card. What about Raleigh screwed you up?
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? Huh. This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mar-Sara, Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put
I have not played ladder yet, Mosey.
Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Alright, we about to get moving.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment.
Base is under
Carry
attack.
out your orders, Lieutenant.
Do them happy dance. Do them happy dance.
Well, thanks so much, Ben or for the follow. I appreciate it. This is the nuke one, right?
Rock and roll.
And I finally get attack. I finally get siege tanks, which is
Orders,
nice.
Captain? I read you. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Here. And I put one there.
SCV good to go, sir. Commander, go, go, go. I read you, sir.
Spider mines yet. They're gonna start working this. Alright, science.
SCV good to go, sir.
Just defensive increase.
Base is under attack.
I am not a seasoned StarCraft player. I can tell you that much right now. Definitely a bit of nostalgia is the reason why I'm playing this at all. Why are you not moving? Wait, oh.
SCV good to go, sir.
Why can't I switch between those easily? What is going on? Why is this happening? Am I crazy? Why can't I not switch between these two easily? Am I missing something?
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay, what the hell's happening? Why can't I not?
Orders, Captain? I read you.
This is freaking me out.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain?
Why can I not select this? Am I crazy? But I'm not even selecting a building now.
Something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. I read you, sir.
It's my shift key?
Standing by.
Oh my god, my shift key was stuck. God, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, this is not right. What's happening? I'm gonna put all my production together. Game's like, you can't select more than one building. I'm like, I know I can't. Like, no, really, you can't select. Makes sense. Makes so much sense.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Well, Ben or are you a seasoned StarCraft player?
Launching sequence interrupted.
Do you have anything that you remember from back in the day that you want to talk about? I mean, like, this is your opportunity. You're live, and everything you say will be heard by at least 9 to maybe 10 people.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll.
I feel like I just want to go tanks.
SCV, good to
Your
go,
forces
sir.
are under attack.
Something on your mind? Commander, go, go, go.
And Marines.
You want a piece of me, boy? Can I read you?
I don't even know if I want to make science vessels or anything out of that. No, I think I'm just going to go
Piece of me, boy.
for
Outstanding.
Marines and
Can I read you?
Add-on complete.
Can I read you?
ooh, you don't need an armory to make tanks, but you need an armory to make Goliaths. I feel like that's a little weird. I feel like that's just a little
SCV,
weird.
good to go, sir. I read you, sir. Rock and roll. Something on your mind? You want a piece of me, boy? SCV, good to go, sir.
I mean, I think I could still have a lot of fun playing this on ladder. I just don't know if I'd have as much fun. It's just playing
Not
through
enough
the campaign,
minerals.
you know?
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
That's right. That's right.
Reporting for duty.
I totally get it, right?
Research complete.
Oh, pathing is so amazing to me.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, right?
Give me something to shoot. Good to go, sir.
I mean, I talk about this a lot. Just myself. But internal consistency in any sort of story really matters to me. And
You want a piece of me, boy? Orders, Captain?
I mean, is there anything specific about the the clean blades that you wanted to tie? I hate them clean. Oh my god, and they're only 2 supply? Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
SCV, good to go, sir.
I get it, I totally do. See, my thing is, like, at this moment in time, I feel like just being able to multitask and, like, build stuff at the same time you're doing things is really all you need to do. But that's not the case at all.
Outstanding. Receiving headquarters. Jacked up and good to go. Receiving headquarters. Outstanding. Let's move. Ready to roll out. Orders, sir. Standing by.
Let's see if I can take out this time.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Let's move.
Hey, one on a mineral pack isn't as bad as you think.
Outstanding.
Stutter step, y'all. Stutter step for the win, please.
Let's move.
Tank's gone?
Rock and roll.
Tank's gone, okay.
Let's move. Can I read you?
You should not feel bad about having 1 on each mineral pack. I think I remember as a kid, like, thinking to myself, now again, this kind of makes sense,
Identify target.
but I remember as a kid thinking to myself, well,
Want a piece of me, boy?
if each SCV costs 50 minerals, why would I make more than, like, 3
Your
SCVs?
forces are under attack.
You know what I mean? Like, why waste the minerals building more than 1 SCV when if you just have the patience, it's totally fine. You're not going to lose out on anything.
Orders, Captain?
Exactly.
Ready to roll out.
So it makes sense at some point in your
Identify
life.
target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
So, no, Mosey, you were not the only one.
92, sir.
You should never feel bad about doing things as a kid that you realize later on is probably the worst idea you've ever had in your life. Okay, good. I'm glad, Mosi.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Right?
I'm ready.
Jacked up.
I have that problem a lot as an adult. Like, okay, I only have so much time to like play games. So why the hell would I waste any time at all not doing this right?
Job's finished. Job's finished.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Proceeding. Delighted to, sir. Destination moving. Identify target.
Not enough minerals.
I read you. Affirmative.
Orders, sir.
time.
Proceeding.
SCV good to go, sir.
Take my extra base here.
You want a piece of me,
Yes,
boy?
sir. Orders received.
Standing by. Rock and roll.
I also want to get.
I read you. I read you.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by. Commander, let's move. Outstanding.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Outstanding. Go, go, go.
That's not gonna work.
Give me something to shoot.
It almost worked when I was like 1-on-1
Job's finished.
or 2-on-1, but that's not gonna work.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to make this over here.
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Well, you know what? They took out a Goliath, and they took out. They did two things. They took out a Goliath and a Goliath. So
Yes, sir.
once I got
Roger that.
Bubor and realized that there was medics, I was actually pretty
Yes, sir.
excited about the
Right
fact
away,
that
sir.
you could actually heal your Marines.
Identify
And anything
target.
up until that point, you're like, what was the point of making Marines if you can't stim? Like, I always thought as a kid, like, why would anybody ever want stim? Like, what would be the point, right? You can't actually, you stim them once or twice, and all of a sudden your Marines are weak. So I never really worried about the upgrade. And like, even right now, I'm thinking to myself, man, like, I'll get one good stim out of these Marines, and then that's it.
SCV good to go, sir.
But once you get medics, it makes sense.
Rock and roll.
Like, if you could stim a Goliath, I would totally stim Goliaths. But you can't stim Goliaths,
Transmit orders.
you know?
Standing by. Let's
Let's go and
move.
take care of this one, because I can actually make this.
Standing by. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under
Standing by.
attack.
Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Oh, come on, guys. Seriously?
Rock and roll. Let's move.
I'm
Outstanding.
so squishy.
Rock and roll.
Take out a Marine. I think 12 Marines is a total even trade.
Yes, sir.
All I really need.
Absolutely.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. You do wish that high ground worked the same as it did in StarCraft 2. I'm assuming that's what you meant
I
to
read
say.
you.
Orders, sir. Proceeding. Delighted to, sir.
I'm gonna say it again. Make sure everybody who is new to the stream is hitting that follow button. If you're feeling like you want to support the stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Pathing is the best.
Absolutely.
It is though. Pathing is the best.
Move it.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ooh, what the hell just happened? That's not the
Destination.
normal way to
Upgrade
stand,
complete.
Oh shit, it's on like level 2 upgrades.
Identify target. Ready to roll out. Proceeding.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Come on, you're a tank. Take that mother father out. There it is. Kill it!
Yes,
I would
sir.
do the same thing.
Right away, sir.
And you can't select more than one SCV at the same time if you want something built.
Identify
Good to
target.
go, sir.
Yes, sir. Destination. Identify target. Absolutely. Identify target. You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. Let's Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Checked up. Good to go. Rock and roll. Orders, sir. Moving. Commander. Destination. Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Commander. Let's move. Identify target. Give me something to shoot.
Oh yeah, defilers are horrible.
Roll. Checked up and good to go. You
Your
want a piece
forces
of
are
me,
under
boy?
attack.
Destination. Moving. Give me something to shoot. Standing by. Identify target. Proceeding. Absolutely.
I mean, I still has a bit of a carryover for me from
Let's move.
StarCraft, any StarCraft. But I've always had a little bit of a tough time dealing with
Target.
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Piece of me, boy. Check
using spellcasters.
Commander. Destination. Outstanding.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Identify target. You want a piece of me,
Reporting for
boy?
duty. I can't build there.
Standing by.
I mean, I've gotten way better. But especially in StarCraft, where like you try to cast one spell,
Your
you end
forces
up
are
casting
under
it with
attack.
every single
Shoot. Let's move.
one of your units.
Give me something to shoot.
Job finished.
Orders, sir. Destination. You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir.
Complete.
Roger that. Orders
You want a piece of
received.
me, boy?
I read you, sir.
Give me something to
Go back
shoot.
for a second.
Let's move. Commander.
Still have more upgrades in all of them.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to
I
shoot.
read you.
Ready to
Orders
roll out.
received.
You want a piece of me,
Hey, what's
boy?
going on, Oakley? There is no difficulty settings on StarCraft the original. I would be playing on brutal if there was a brutal option, but I don't believe that there's difficulty settings.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, no, not that there is no difficulty settings. There is no difficulty.
Give me something to shoot.
I'm ready.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I like that.
Ready to
It
roll
says
out.
even more when you say like, no, there's not even a difficult. This isn't
Standing by.
difficult. This is
You want a
StarCraft.
piece of
Why
me,
could you
boy?
expect this to be difficult at
Commander,
all?
outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Orders, sir. Give me something to shoot. Commander, standing by. Give me something to shoot.
They do way more damage.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
They have stim active though.
Give me something
Kind
to
of
shoot.
ridiculous.
Go, go, go.
God, you get to the 3rd level? Are you kidding me? Goes from not being able to get the 2nd level to all the way getting to the 3rd.
Commander, go, go. Let's move.
Orders, sir.
Why would you want anything else?
Commander,
Besides just a lot of Marines.
Your forces are under attack.
I know eventually, like, battle cruisers. Why the hell would you want anything else?
standing by.
Delighted to, sir.
Checked up and good to go. Commander, rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
These are those super badass battle cruisers
Standing by.
that have
forces are under
crazy
attack.
high attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
What do you want?
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Oh, I still have so many Marines down
Your
here.
forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Commander, standing by. Checked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Rock
Your
and
forces
roll.
are under attack.
Proceeding. Delighted to, sir.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause this is the end. This could be the end, right?
Standing.
Or do I have to set it to both? To the enemy base.
Standing by. Give me something to
You
shoot.
guys want me to end the mission? Or should I kill everything? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. What do you think? End the mission or kill everything?
Rock and roll.
'Cause I'm down for whatever.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Identify target. Destination.
Commander,
Well, I won't finish it tonight, but I'll definitely survive the campaign. End mission? Alright.
I read you.
What's going on, Kike? How you doing? I think that's how you say it.
Identify target.
I'm gonna try to kill stuff on the way.
Your forces are under attack.
jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me,
Identify
boy?
target. Destination. Delighted to, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Identify target. Identify
Piece of me,
target.
boy.
Emitter in place. Just promise me we'll never do anything like this again.
Promise me.
We will do whatever it takes to save humanity. Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
And victory is achieved. Achieved. That's right. Alright, well, there was that one. And we are going to move on to the next one. The Zerg, lured by the Cybermitter signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleets under the command of High Templar Tassadar arrived and incinerated the planet. The Big Push.
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming transmission.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is
Is
close
this the
at
last
hand.
mission? There's
Before
one
we
more
can
after
strike
this,
at
right?
Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. But they're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Right. That's all Jim says.
I haven't got all
Okay.
day.
Go ahead, Commander. Reporting in.
I haven't got all day. I can't believe this. Half a squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
That's what he calls sloppy.
Unacceptable landing signals interrupted.
I read you. Roger that.
Unacceptable landing zone. Landing unacceptable landing
Input
zone.
coordinates.
Just get out of the goddamn way, you assholes.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Just get out of the way. That's all I
Additional
ask.
supply depots required.
Here.
I haven't got all day.
Reporting in.
I'm listening.
Additional supply depots
Start
required.
making supply depots.
Scorched Earth Policy Hunter Kappa.
What? Should work.
Go ahead, Commander.
Additional supply depots required.
I read you. Right away, sir. I read you. I can't build it. Something's in the way.
I want nukes. I feel like I just want to make... Oh, you can't make nukes. Okay, you can't make cattle breeders. So maybe I do want nukes.
Orders, Captain? Orders received.
I know what you mean, Code.
Destination.
I mean, I feel like I know what you mean.
Input
SCV good to
coordinates.
go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you.
I feel like this is the perfect mission.
SCV good to go,
Can't.
sir.
Not enough
Job's
minerals.
finished. I read you. Orders, Captain? Orders received. Affirmative.
Gas refinery so far away.
Call the shot.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not
Reporting for
enough
duty.
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Maybe tanks behind the siege, the ghosts.
Orders, Captain? Yes,
That's a
sir.
good idea.
Right away, sir. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
They didn't care about any good placements of anything. Look how
SCV
far
good to
these
go,
mineral
sir.
patches are. Well, I have a little hotkeys, but I gotta tell you, I'm not really using them.
Input coordinates.
Like, I'm
I
using
copy
all
that.
of my camera locations. Like, that's all I seem to be really using. Because it just doesn't make sense to use anything else.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm gonna spam until I get my APM of over 200. And then I can just, you know. But I feel like I'm using army hotkeys. That's like a big important thing for me, is to use army hotkeys.
Additional supply depots required.
But anything else besides that just seems like almost, not necessarily a waste, because, I mean, it's nice to have a single
SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply
CC
depots
and a single
required.
barracks on a hotkey, right? Because then you can use
Reporting
that.
for duty. Orders received.
No, can't get out. Because then you can use
Input
that to
coordinates.
basically tell when you need to make another SCV, right? So there's some definitely positive things from it. But it doesn't matter as much as like
Destination in
StarCraft
transit,
2,
HQ.
where it really, if you're not using
Hang on.
hotkeys,
Orders, Captain.
you're playing wrong. There's just no other way to look at it. But for here, most of your production is not involved using a hotkey.
SCV good to go, sir.
You know what I mean? It's mostly just involving
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, HQ.
finding where your production is and then making things from there.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders received. SCV good to go, sir.
Now again, macro is part of this game too. You can't get away from this game without having some macro skills.
I'm here.
Job finished.
Input coordinates.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah, SC2 can be a little bit...
Reporting for duty.
Don't get me wrong, micro matters in SC2, but it feels like a little bit more of a bigger comp wins. Where this one feels like it might be a little bit more about, like, not just comp. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. But there's a lot that goes into every decision you make in this one, and I think a lot of preemptive things matter more. Well, yeah, no, they matter in both of them. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Roger that. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Research complete.
Orders, Captain? I read
So
you.
maybe I could say it like this. When you first start playing, it seems a little bit more of the more you can build, the better chance you have of winning. Once you've been playing for a while, though, it seems to be like, you know, you're going to have roughly the same amount of stuff, but it's all about micro. And then once you get past that, then both of them matter. But that's kind of with any game, really. I mean, there is a point.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I need one more.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
I need like 7 SCVs mining on cast just so I can get enough out. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Orders, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I have way too much.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you.
Standing by. Outstanding.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Ready to roll out. Identify target.
Job reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Yeah, I know nukes are coming. Man, I wish there was another gas geyser.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain?
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination, proceeding. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Your forces are under attack.
Proceeding.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination, move it. Well,
Reporting it. You want a piece of me, boy?
Job's finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Nukes came pretty quick.
Destination.
Refineries away.
destination.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Go, go, go.
Hang on.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir?
Standing by.
I'm listening.
explosive. This shit just doesn't stop.
Your forces are under attack.
What?
Nuclear missile ready.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
Orders, Captain. Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
What's going on, Dragos? How you doing? Cool. Well, welcome back home.
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Man, 75 gas? Holy crap, that's so much gas. This is why just making a bunch of Marines makes the most sense. And like just upgrading your Marines.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting
You
for
want a
duty.
piece of me,
Yes,
boy?
sir. Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
You could try to build there.
Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
It should be 60 FPS. I have it set on the highest settings.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished.
So I have 2 nukes. But I also need to make a
Upgrade
few ghosts
complete.
to be able to actually do that. And
Job finished.
now I need to
Insufficient
decide what to do.
Vespine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Stim first. No, I'm not gonna stim.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Identify target.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. Commander, standing by. Rock and roll.
Identify target. Proceeding. Delighted to,
Give me something to
sir.
shoot.
I love it when I try to
Yes,
kill my own
sir.
forces.
Proceeding.
All right, bring it on.
Delighted to, sir.
Standing by. Call for an exterminator.
Additional supply depots required.
Jacked up and good to go.
Research complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Nuclear launch detected. Complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
I'm here. Give me something to shoot.
Go ahead.
Piece of me, boy.
Roger that. I read you.
Commander, outstanding.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, HQ.
Right away, sir.
Input coordinates.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
Commander,
Go ahead, HQ.
Reporting for duty.
you want a piece of me,
Roger
boy?
that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I can't build there.
Commander, go, go, go. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Commander, give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Your forces
Yes,
are
we
under
can
attack.
sky forces.
Orders, Captain.
Commander, go, go, go.
In the 555.
Standing by. Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Job
Standing
finished.
by.
Why
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding.
Upgrade complete.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Commander. You want a piece of me, boy? Commander.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Job finished.
Your
Orders
forces are
received.
under
You want a
attack.
piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished.
Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move.
You can't shift command those things?
Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
What?
Upgrade complete.
Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
You want a piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
Captain?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders,
Additional
Captain?
supply
Right
depots
away, sir.
required.
SCV good to
Give
go,
me
sir.
something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go!
Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Outstanding. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Yeah, I also remember as a kid playing this game
Rock and roll.
being like,
Outstanding.
oh, you know what? The area has gotta be the best version of anything.
Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Job finished.
So I might as well.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
So I would like, if I had an air unit that I could make, it would always be the only
Commander,
unit that I made.
rock and roll. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
So I'm pretty sure when I played this mission, all I made was
I'm listening.
Wraiths?
Orders,
They're
Captain.
Your
Wraiths, right?
forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
Destination?
Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Not there now.
Go, go, go. Commander.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Roger that. Yes, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty.
Add-on complete. Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and
Job
roll.
finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander, outstanding. Let's move. Rock
Your
and
forces are
roll.
under attack.
Give me something to shoot.
Can't get up there.
Commander. Let's move.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Alright, so let's go ahead and grab all of these
Commander,
marines that are all over
outstanding.
the place.
Let's move. Call the
Job
shot.
finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a
Upgrade
piece of me,
complete.
boy? Jacked up and good to
Go
go.
and drop
Give me
another
something
nuke
to
in
shoot.
it.
Commander. Go, go, go. Standing by. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Destination? Go ahead, HQ.
Give me something to shoot.
Job
Commander.
finished. I read you.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Commander, go, go, go.
Alright, so we're gonna slowly get everybody over
Rock
here.
and roll. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Let's move. Finally.
Job finished.
That probably smokes like
Your
6
forces
packs
are
a
under
day.
attack.
Ghost reporting.
Nuclear missile ready.
Nice.
I'm here. Never know what hit 'em. Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding.
What would you
Your
give?
forces are under
Give me
attack.
something to shoot.
Use
Rock and roll.
my mouse
You want
scroll.
a piece of me, boy? Outstanding.
I read you, sir.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
I haven't got all day.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Everyone back
You want a
over
piece of
here.
me, boy? Commander. I'm here. You want a piece of me, boy?
So, has anybody here played Mass Recall? It was a StarCraft 2 custom game. Not, well, I don't know if it's a custom game.
Standing by.
A map
Jacked up
that
and
was
good
made,
to go. Give me something to shoot.
and it's basically Brood War.
Go, go, go.
Orders, Captain?
Commander. Outstanding.
I feel like that game was way harder than
Piece
this
of me,
one.
boy.
Like, even with all the cool things you could do in that one, to make it quote-unquote easier on you, I still felt like it was a way harder game than this.
Orders, Captain?
You want a
Could be
piece of me,
wrong,
boy?
but I feel like just however they
I
did
read
it,
you, sir.
yes, it did have difficulty settings, and maybe that's the problem I'm seeing here, is that,
something to
like,
shoot.
you know,
Upgrade complete. Your forces are
I'm
under
not
attack.
currently using a difficulty setting, because there is no difficulty setting on this one, so that could have a lot to do with it.
Job finished.
I just feel like that was just way harder.
Commander, give me something to shoot. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Alright, well, we just have to push out.
Commander, outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Ghost, you want a piece of me, boy? I'm gone.
Yeah?
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock
Your
and
forces are
roll.
under attack.
Slowly move
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Standing by. Go, go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Ghost report.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
What do you want?
Standing by.
I read you, sir. Oh,
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Let's move. Give me something to shoot. Commander, rock and roll. Call the shot.
Your
Commander,
forces are under attack.
you want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Call the shot. Jacked up and good to go. Give me
Your
something to
forces are
shoot.
under attack.
Commander. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by. Go, go, go.
Something on your mind?
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Very nice.
Commander, let's move.
No problem.
Commander, let's move. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Call the shot.
What do you want?
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
Something on your mind?
Piece of me, boy. Call the shot.
Your forces are under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy. Ghost reporting.
What do you want?
Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Call the shot. I'm gone.
Upgrade
Jacked up and
complete.
good to go.
Nuclear launch
Let's move.
detected.
You want a piece of me,
Your
boy?
forces are under attack.
Just making my Marines.
Orders, Captain?
Is it that close?
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. You want a
What
piece
do
of
you
me,
want?
boy?
Yeah?
Rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack.
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
Sometimes I feel like this game's all about just having more
Jacked
stuff.
up and good to go.
It's so
Ghost
comfortable
piece
to
of me,
control
boy.
Your
everything.
forces are under attack.
Select that army item, which is like such
Jacked
a
up and
big
good
part
to
of
go.
this.
Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? You
Your
want a piece
forces
of
are
me,
under
boy?
attack.
Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Ah, yeah. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I can't build there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. Standing by. Let's
There's some stuff
move.
over here.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Let's move. Standing by. Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding.
Your forces are under attack.
Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Commander, go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? Orders received.
Commander, outstanding.
Tell you, as a kid, I had to like mine everything
Your
out.
forces are under attack.
Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
I would sit here for hours just making sure that I didn't mine out the map.
You want a piece
I
of
would
me,
always be with like
boy?
Your
the
forces
smallest
are
amount
under
of
attack.
SCVs I could ever get.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. You want a
I
piece
think
of
we
me,
won this
boy?
mission.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through.
He has.
Believe me.
He's thought it through.
You all have your orders. Carry them out.
Victory! $205. And I'd always be so pissed off if I ever lost a structure. Alright, so that was that one. I think there might be one more of this campaign. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go and move on. Alright, so we're continuing along with more of the